Jerry Nowlin is an entrepreneur.
I'm not looking to make $1 million. I want to make, enough to live on.
He moved to Florida because he saw an opportunity to help businesses prepare and recover from disasters.
We plan for any interruption to business operations, and that could be man-made or weather-related.
Recently, Jerry was looking for an apartment to rent, and he says it was an eye-opener.
They won't tell you what their requirements are when you apply. They charge exorbitant fees for you to apply.
Jerry and his wife first applied at a Broward complex.
They charge $100 per person that's going to live in the apartment for what they call a criminal and credit check. I can do that online for $6.99.
And then
they want to charge you anywhere from $100 up to $550 to do what they call an administrative processing fee.
After he paid the complex $550 to apply, Jerry says they gave him the list of requirements, most of them financial.
They wanted 3 years of back income tax returns, okay? And then I just started a company here.
You don't have 3 years of income from that because it's a new company.
Exactly, and that was the catch-all.
Instead, Jerry says they wanted his bank account information and his retirement account information. He said he wasn't going to turn that over to them. So 3 weeks later, they turned him down.
Did they tell you why?
They said I wouldn't complete the process.
You wouldn't give up your private information.
You got it.
They also kept Jerry's $550 application fee. He then applied at a second complex, paid the $550 again, and a few days later it was rejected again.
So the second company rejected you because of false information?
Yes, sir.
The company the apartment complex used to do the background check even wrote Jerry a letter admitting the information they had given out was inaccurate, incomplete, or cannot be verified. But when the apartment complex wouldn't return Jerry's $550 fee, that meant he was then out $1,100 in application fees for the two apartments and still didn't have a place to move.
The fees are outrageous. There should be a cap on the fees.
Well, Howard, can a landlord charge whatever fees they want for an application, then reject you and keep the money?
In the state of Florida, the answer is yes. A landlord can charge whatever fees they want. They don't have to tell you what the requirements to move in are till you pay the application fee. Also, if you don't qualify or they reject you, they can keep your money. Many states regulate this tightly to protect the renters, but not in the state of Florida.
Jerry's a sharp guy. The first complex is owned by a South Carolina company. Jerry filed a complaint with the Attorney General in South Carolina and Florida. Within a few days, Jerry says that company apologized and returned his $550. I spoke to the second complex. After realizing they had been given false information about Jerry, they told me he was approved to move in. Jerry's wife liked that place. They've now moved in.
If they won't tell you the requirements before you pay, walk away. And if they tell you the requirements and then change them after you apply, they have to give you your money back. Otherwise, that could be a deceptive trade practice.
Help Me Howard and Pat Fraser has been outstanding.
Howard mentioned other states regulate what landlords can charge for an application. Jerry says his experience shows something needs to be done in Florida as well.
They could clean this up themselves, and if they won't clean it up, I think that the next step is go to the legislature and have them clean it up.
Now, could an apartment complex accept 15 or 20 applications for one apartment, charge everyone knowing only one person will be accepted, and then keep everyone's money? In theory, yes. Of course, the potential renters could sue for deceptive trade practice, but that costs more than the application fee you'd get back. Back to what Jerry said, the legislature needs to do something to protect renters. Feel like you've rented a problem you don't want to own? Want to deposit it with someone? Contact us. We'll do a background check to move you along with no fees. For this Help Me Howard, I'm Patrick Fraser, 7 News.